Greetings, Henry.
Greetings. Hello, everyone. On the internet, Twitch, and Kick, and YouTube.
He's ignoring me.
Oops.
You cunt.
Hey.
So, how did your
All right,
trial
everybody,
by
so we're
fire
starting
go
this.
last night?
Well, I still have both my shoes. I woke up in bed alone, and it wasn't even full of puke. So I suppose it was a success?
I'm jealous. At my age, a hangover is almost as bad as getting shot in the arse.
You always drink like that.
Almost always. The mornings are hard, but at least you clear your head. And often your stomach, too.
So what's next, now that your band is back together?
Well, I've got Kubienka, Adar, and Janos. It's not much, but it'll have to do. Now we just have to figure out how to give hell to Sigismund.
What am I to do?
Zizka said you kept nagging him about that. Well, the lad taken by von Berkov at Nebakov.
You mean Lord Capon? I haven't made much progress.
Well, get a fucking move on then!
Okay, so... Oops. I always mix up the... Well, I don't always, but sometimes I mix up the buttons for the map and calling the horse. Left side and right side. So... Alright, well, we just finished that quest. So, that was the Devil's Pack. Right? Okay, so that's finished. Well, I thought that I was going to go talk to him and we were going to do something. But that was it. So, I brought some of them together. There was a few. I know one of them that died. And just a few that didn't join the pack. The Thunderstone, I'm gonna keep it. I don't know, maybe I need to go tell them that I'm going to keep it in order to finish the Thunderstone thing. I'm not going to let Knuckles copy the symbols. Okay, so Via Argentum, this is what it is. So alright, so I gotta go talk to somebody. Let's level up a few things. Explorer. Wow, the entire map is revealed. Huh. You know, that's kind of tempting. That is. It's tempting. You know, why not view the entire map? But at the same time, being an explorer, you know, like enjoying exploration, I'd rather a lot of the map stay hidden, you know. So if the map stays hidden, a lot of it stays hidden, then I have to discover it on my own. even being able to have this explorer perk is it almost feels like it would be cheating, you know? I wouldn't want to do that. I want to go out and find everything myself. Because that's what this game is, you know. It's really about exploration and finding whatever. Finding different stuff. Discovering things and whatnot. So, fundamentals of theology, wonders of beast. Gosh, fundamentals of theology sounds pretty nice. If you can pray at shrines, crosses, and similar places, and if you do, you get a buff that can protect you from mortal injury in combat and restore 25% of your health. That sounds kind of nice. But I'm going to go with the beasts one because it would be nice to gain experience with horses and the dog faster. Master Fletcher, that's the last thing. I've got this thing. My survival is all buffed out completely. I have one available perk point. Okay, craftsmanship. Probably don't have 7 league boots. If you wear boots repaired by yourself, sprinting will cost you 25% less stamina. Okay, I'll go with the boots. Especially since there's progress to that, you know, I can get the 7 league boots too. I almost feel like I'm getting closer to finishing the game just because I don't have as much stuff to level up now. Look at all these side quest stuff though. There's just all these optional quests. Okay, I'll go here. 4 men standing in the road, one wearing a monk's habit, the others wearing armor. Stop and decide what to do next. See what is up.
Stop for a moment, good sir. We're on the search for heretics and sorcerers, and I'd like to ask you some questions.
Shit. I already know that this is a robbery, so I'm gonna save. Drink. And drink a buck's blood. Okay. Fight time.
So hear me. I am Brother Adelbert from the Order of Preachers, charged by the Holy Father in Rome to root out all heresy. On our travels through this region, we've heard talk of many sightings of a sorcerer who devotes himself to the dark arts at night. They say he looks like a young man, but his heart is black. He travels the region on a horse, accompanied by a dog, and smells of herbs. He wears heavy armor to conceal the weakness of his soul and character, and tends to be armed.
You're a clever man, Adalbert. And you found who you're looking for. What now? Will you set your dogs on me?
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Lord Christ, grant me the strength to succeed. At him, Dominicanus!
Swine!
Slice him up!
I'm all yours!
Come on now. Come on now.
You wanna try me?
Slaughter these fools. Come on. Bring it. Oh!
Show your stuff!
Come on.
Christ! My head!
Yeah, you're
Show
right.
what you're made of!
Get your head.
No chance! Too slow!
I've been waiting for you. Not your shit.
Shit.
I'm going to gut you, you whore son! Show what you're made of!
Okie dokie.
Like that, eh? You never saw that coming!
I've been waiting for you.
Alright. Knight's Warhammer. Okay. Let's loot these fools. Inquisitors. Pickpockets, gloves, and stuff. I can't really take much. Saxon Kettle Hat. Do I need bandages? Wow, so heavy. Okay, that's nice. Where's the Inquisitor? Huh. They're just thieves. Hey, hey.
Here you go. Take it. Here, mutt. Good boy. Good boy. Aye, come here.
Okay. Where are we going? Let's go here and see if I can sell anything.
bullock when it's time to sow winter. Brains.
I need to.
Oops. Ooh, these are better. Hourglass gauntlets. Even those ones are better too. Okay, those hourglass gauntlets are nice. I'm gonna keep those.
I'll too, you know.
What if you lent me the bullock on the wall? You're not going to plough Sunday, are you?
No, and nor should you.
Except I don't have a bullock. you won't lend me yours on any other day.
Go and see the priest first. If he says it's all right, I'll be happy to help you, friend.
What would you like?
Would you repair a few things for me?
Fucking steel! Oh, you fool! Come on now. Great. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir. Excuse me.
Oh, okay. What? Oh, okay. I just need my forever necessary Artemisia. There's no way I could go on about with that without any Artemisia. That is definitely a necessary thing. In a game like this with a bunch of lootable stuff, you know. I'm gonna tell her, unfortunately, that I'm keeping this.
I found the Thunderstone.
Really? Oh, God bless you, Henry. Without the stone, I don't know what I would do. Or what else could help me.
I've decided to keep the stone.
But you can't! I thought we agreed you'd bring it to me. Whatever will I do without it? For the love of God, what do you need it for? You're never gonna give birth.
Of course I'm not going to give birth myself. What are you talking about?
Because all my children died. And I barely survived the last birth myself. That's why I want the stone. To protect me and my baby. You fool.
Alright, she called me a fool.
No, I'm not. But then again, it seems like there's always someone trying to kill me. I'd say I could really do with this stone.
But we had an agreement. You promised to bring it to me. You're nothing but a shameless liar.
Reputation lost. Oh well. Oh well. That Thunderstone gives you a bunch of extra stamina. So I figured it would be good to.
My respect.
It would be good use in combat. Seems like it is, anyways.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
My humble respect.
What's that noise?
God be with you.
Greetings.
Are they out of their bloody minds? They had two collections just like it already, and there are still holes in the walls.
Hello, Heinrich. It was a beautiful tournament. Congratulations on your victory. I knew you would win, and I am glad I was not mistaken. What did you think of it?
Until I see cut stones, lime, scaffolding, and 20 men working their asses off.
It was nice, Menhard. My respects. But I thought the fighting itself was a bit too easy. The other contenders didn't know what hit them when I started laying into them.
I understand it may not have been enough for a warrior like you.
It really was.
But
too
do
easy.
not worry. I am sure it will get better in time. What about the winnings? Are you satisfied?
I got something. But I have to say I expected a bit more.
I reckon you're right. I will try to do something about it. I promise. Most importantly, the councillors are satisfied too. So me and Fridush can continue organizing tournaments. I am sure that the more tournaments we hold, the more we can attract better fighters and make tournaments even more interesting for everyone involved. I also hope the council and the local burghers will be more generous in time, which would also surely convince more contenders to participate. So I urge you to keep participating too, Heinrich. I need a fighter like you to make the tournament famous.
I'll consider it, Menhard. You have my word. You wouldn't have any work for me, would you?
Not long ago, Ein Frau was here looking for a swordsman. But the whole thing ist ein bisschen precarious.
Why? What's the deal?
She is a widow. Poor thing. She was looking for a warrior für ein Duell. And that is something the city council does not like to see. Deshalb, I cannot do it myself. I do not want to lose the Fechthalle. Aber you could help her. Go to her, tell her I sent you. And mein Gott, do nothing to bring shame on our guild. I have faith in...
Fine. I'll go and...
She lives in the house in the middle of Haradek quarter.
Say about the
My
greatest
respects.
evil of all, the one called woman. They look like angels on the outside, soft, gentle, and well-formed. Enough to turn even an honest man's head. But under this pretty skin, there's a devil who only cares for trinkets and finery and thinks nothing of stealing or whoring to get them. And don't think this one or that one may be different. They are all secretly in league, one covering up the wrongdoings of the other. Forget about women's skin-deep beauty.
They're all secretly in league.
God bless you, sir.
All right.
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
That's
You
pretty
forget
brutal.
I have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malishov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
What? Look at this. We just walked into a fight.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
What am I doing? All right, what is...
He's one of them! Get him!
Who are these people? Oh, shit. Alright, so I'm supposed to help the Ruthards?
Hey!
Supposed to help these bougies?
You'll be sorry, fucker! Hey, that one's had it!
No, you don't.
Slice him up! Fucking horse!
Oh, sorry, fucker! Get him!
Damn. They gave me a going over. Good thing you showed up, lad.
You alright, sir? Looks like you took some hits.
It's just a scratch.
How
Papa! My God! You're hurt!
I'm all right. What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life, didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea what this means?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
Apology accepted.
We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free. But knowing young Plimo, the commander of the guard, I'm sure he won't refuse my coin. But back to you, lad. Who are you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Scanners, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malashov.
Our Malashov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
Well, we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either. Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? The walls have ears here. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad, as long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied. I'm sorry.
We'll have to untie your hands then. What should I do?
There might be something. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are rumors going around that he's stealing the king's silver. He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen, using a fake die. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once, regardless of his noble blood.
Then why hasn't Sigismund heard about it?
Simple allegations aren't enough to charge someone with such a serious crime. We need evidence.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Find out? But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized people are allowed in. Fortunately, we have an ally. My friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from the Mintmaster's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He wanted to become the Mintmaster himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office. He hates him even more than we do on account of him.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak, just as much as I would. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you. I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud. That's fair.
All right. It's a deal. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent. You'll find Christian in Horshan, at the estate near the mines. Tell him the password, Via Argentum, the path of silver. He'll know who he's dealing with. But be careful, both of you. This is our last chance to stop Vavak.
We'll be praying for you.
Via Argentum.
Get out of my sight. Clear off. Stand here all day. I don't care.
Alright. Where are we going? New activity? Get evidence against Vivak. Talk to Christian of Pisek. Okay, so that must be it. That's the evidence, probably. Let's see. There's a red icon, so I'm guessing that might be getting the evidence.
Woman. They look like angels on the outside.
Lord grant you help.
evening. What do you need, lad?
Menhard sent me. I heard you need somebody who knows how to fight.
Praise the Lord. I feared I wouldn't find anyone, and that would have been bad. That I'd end up all alone, just like with everything else.
First, tell me exactly what this is about.
Okay.
Menhard said it was fairly unusual.
My husband, may God rest his soul, left me saddled with some unpleasant business. He liked to spend evenings in the tavern and bet with the other regulars. And he promised one of them a fair sum of money after losing a bet. But that waster of mine recently passed away, and the other fella, Radmill, the cobbler's apprentice, has been hounding me like there's no tomorrow. He swears that he won fair and square and that I have to pay him the money, although I've hardly any myself. But he has no written record of it. We even went to the city council, but they just slammed the door on us. Since my husband's will says disputes are to be resolved by duel and Radmill won't relinquish his claim, it's up to God himself to judge. As a widow, I have the holy right for a fighter to stand for me.
Tell me more about my opponent. What kind of man is he? Perhaps we could reason with him.
What do you want to know about him? He's a whoremonger, lucky enough to run into that gullible husband of mine. There's no talking to him, which makes me wonder why Cobbler Yolin keeps a leech like that in his employ.
And what's in it for me?
I can pay you a small sum, but I'm not exactly sleeping on a bed of roses here. Think of it as a favor to an old widow.
I understand. You need the money more than me. I'll fight for you.
Thank you. I was hoping you wouldn't leave a poor old widow. Go make arrangements for the duel with that fool, the cobbler's man, in the town hall. Take care, then.
Scene of a massacre. See, no bandits out here. Is that it? Just... Alright. People got killed. Yeah, people got killed over there. Okay.
May God give you health, sir.
Oh, you pooch.
What are you doing, prowling about here?
Trying to sleep.
You should come for a visit during the day. What are you doing, prowling about here? Decent men are already asleep at this hour. That is, unless you're a guard. Then you have to go and check on every fool who decides to wander about on other people's property. You should come for a visit during the day.
Where was I able to sleep?
What are you doing, prowling about here?
Can't I sleep around here? Isn't there a place?
Huh?
I don't know. Okay. Jeez. Alright. Okay, then we're just going straight over there.
Good to see you. Are you whistling just for fun?
Yes? Hmm? Come here.
Those are just... Alright, those are just bugs, I guess, yeah.
Show me. Look what I have for you.
Yeah, wow, look at how dangerous this is. Just opened up like that. Oof. Huge hole, big mine down there. Just opened right up, you can walk right into that. Yikes, now I have to really go to sleep somewhere.
Good to see you.
God be with you.
Silly doggy.
God bless you.
Greetings to you too.
My God, this is killing me.
At your service, sir.
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me. About Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'll help you with your investigation.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game, but hopefully I don't need to tell you that.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something.
Miners or smelters, do you?
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and processing. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private. Careful!
Shutting doors on me. Oh, come on. How can I follow him? Just follow. Talk.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. Mined out.
Couldn't I just ask Fett?
Fett's job is to count the corves and write the amount down in the mine book. He won't tell you any other number. We're interested in what the miners themselves have to say. They've no reason to hide anything. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them. And maybe you could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining. Or perhaps a nobleman interested in... Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
Inquisitive.
I reckon I could pose as a curious scholar.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mine. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where... Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
Who's responsible for the mines?
The mines and the mint are supervised directly by the Royal Mint Master, Ulrich Vavark von Neu. As the steward, I'm his direct subordinate. Then come the chief foreman, then the other foreman, and finally the ordinary pitmen in the shafts. We follow the path of silver until the moment an ore merchant buys the ore from us and takes it to...
Who owns the mine?
The king grants mining rights to his loyal subjects. And all sorts of people operate mines in Kuttenberg. Nobility, rich burghers, even the monastery. In fact, anyone with enough money to pay for new shafts to be dug can share.
Who's responsible for the smelt?
They have their own owners. They buy ore from us, then they deduct the raw, and not just silver.
What is this path?
It's the whole process, from digging the silver ore out of... Silver is found in ore veins underground. The chief foreman of a gallery counts the corves, and the assayer estimates the purchase price of the raw ore goes to the smelter, where it's crushed in a stamp mill before it can be pure. Roasted ore goes to the furnaces, where it's smelted into raw and then pure silver.
Can any silver get...
It can. And unfortunately, it does happen. Most often, a pitman tries to smuggle pieces of ore under his clothes. Nevertheless, the entire path of the silver, from the ore beneath the ground to minted coins, is closely guarded. Every step is... So if someone is stealing large quantities, they must have it pretty damn well figured out.
Who makes money from...
The thing is, everyone does. Pitmen get paid for mining in the shaft. The smelters then smelt everything. The silver rubs off on the hands of anyone who even touches it. But there's still enough left over for the king.
By the way, I've had the honour of meeting your brother.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Sukdal.
Even though we had some... disagreements, I respect him for everything he... If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I do.
Alright. Well, this gives us a lot to do. There's a whole bunch of stuff to do. There's a whole lot of people to talk to. So, it's been a good night, everyone. We're just... Thanks for following. Lucy here. Everyone have a good night. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next run. By the way, just before I finish up, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. So we're via Argentum, and this is what we will continue. Get evidence against Vivek, enter the mine, find out about all the different stuff in the mine, and we're going to get evidence against Vivek via Argentum next time. Alright, everybody.